But without further ado, let us begin. So you're going to come onto your mat. As you can see, it's lovely and sunny here today. We've got the sunshine. And we're going to start with ourselves at the front of our mat. So I want you to come to the front, align your feet. Okay, so you've got your feet hip width apart. You're going to pull your tummy muscles in, tuck your bottom under. Let's bring our hands down by our side. And think of lengthening through the spine. It's like someone's got a little thread here and they're lifting you up. So you're standing nice and tall. Take a breath in. And as you breathe out, let's take the chin to the chest. Let's bend the knees. Now keep pulling in on those tummy muscles and try and flex your spine. So you're really trying to round your spine. I want you to take it really slow because we're just going to warm the spine up before we go into all our traditional movements. Coming all the way down to the floor. Then from there, I want you to sink lower. So you're coming into a deep squat position. Reach your arms out. Sitting back. Try and raise your head slightly. And then lift all the way up. And take the arms out to the side. Let's try that again. So deep breath in. Taking the chin to the chest as you breathe out. Trying to move through your spine. So think of that spine articulating, starting to soften the knees now, coming down to the floor, all the way down, deepen that squat, reach your arms out. That's it. Can you go any lower? How low can you go? So checking our flexibility there of our ankles, then lifting all the way up and arms out to the side. Let's do that one more time. Deep breath in. Breathing out into the chest, rolling down, keeping your legs straight as long as you can. When you start to feel that little pull in your back, then you soften your knees. You're going to come down as low as your knees will allow. Reach your arms out. That's it, good. Can you go any lower? Can you go any lower? Can you go any lower? And then lifting all the way up. And arms out to the side. Now take a breath in, breathe out. Let's go back down, all the way down. This time we're going to place the hands on the mat and the leg furthest from me, you're going to reach it back. Okay, reach it back so you can feel that nice little stretch in the hip. And then the arm closest to me, you're going to lift it up. Nice stretch looking up towards that hand. Good. And then from there, I want you to take that hand down behind you and bring it up. Down behind you and bring it up. And down behind you, bring it up and over. Now press into both hands, swap those legs. Okay. So we're going for a little stretch of the hip flexors. Pull your tummy muscles in. Now lift this arm up to the ceiling, looking up towards that hand. And then take it down behind you and up. Down and up. Down and up. Bring that arm all the way down and reach those legs back. So now we're in our plank position. I want you to make sure you've not got the bottom in the air like this, but also you're not sinking down. You've got to really use that core. So pull those tummy muscles in. Little bends of the elbows. We're going to do 3, 2, 1. And then I want you to bring your legs in. Whichever order you want. Take a breath in and exhale, unravel that spine all the way up to standing. And from here, you're going to take a deep breath in. You're going to exhale chin to the chest, rolling back down, all the way down to the floor. Reach that back leg back behind you. Now I want you to press into this front foot, pull your tummy in and bring yourself up. So you're in a nice upright position. Reach your arms up, draw your shoulders down. And now we're going to dip that knee down and up, down and up, down and up. Take those arms all the way down, lift them up for 3. And again, circle for 2, circle for 1. Well done. Let's see if you can bring yourself back up. And now we're going to roll down. Deep breath in, breathing out. So we're doing the same thing on the other side now, rolling down, all the way down. Other leg goes back behind you. Take as long as you need. So you've got to press into that front foot to activate your leg and your leg muscles and your glute muscles coming upright. That's it. Bring those arms up. Now we're going to dip that knee down for 1, 2, 3. Hold it there. Circle the arms out for 1, 2, 3. Well done. Bring yourself back up. Okay, coming down to the floor. Deep breath in. Breathing out into the chest. Rolling down. All the way down. Okay, let's have a nice little stretch here. So we've got our back legs as straight as they can be. If they are straight, that's wonderful. If they're not, don't worry. Let your head just hang down. Bend your knees a little. And as you exhale, straighten the legs. Bend your knees. Exhale, straighten the legs. One more. Bend your knees. Exhale, straighten the legs. Now bend your knees and keep coming down. All the way down. I want you to sit on your bottom. I want your bottom to be as close to your feet as possible. All right. We're going to start to work a little bit more on flexibility of the knees and the hips over the coming weeks. Okay. So let's reach the arms out. Take a breath in. Breathe out. Pull the tummy muscles in. Tuck under. Okay. Just coming back to your sacrum. Just below your waistband, take a breath in. Exhale, lifting back up. And again, deep breath in. Exhale, coming down. Inhale. Exhale, lifting back up. One more deep breath in. Exhale, coming down. Inhale. Exhale, coming up. Let's go all the way down. Take a breath in. Exhale, coming down. Down, down, arms down by your side. Well done. So just take a moment to get yourself in position. Let's open those shoulders out. Press down into the arms. Take a breath in. Breathe out. Tilt the pelvis. And start to peel that tailbone up off the floor. Press down into those feet. Inhale. And exhale to come back down. So remembering with this, we're trying to really articulate the spine so you curl that tailbone up as much as you can. Then you start to peel up off the floor, lift. Inhale. Exhale. Coming back down. One more deep breath in. Exhaling to tilt. Rolling up. Keep those ribs down as well. Inhale. Exhale. Coming down. We're going to do the same thing, but we're going to add arms. So take a breath in. Exhale. We're going to lift the pelvis, lift the arms, reach those arms overhead. Now leave them there. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, come down through the spine. And as you come down, try and reach those hands away. So we're getting a lovely stretch through the back. Well done. And now bring the hands down. Let's do that again. Deep breath in. Exhale, tilt. And rolling up. Bring those arms overhead. Inhale. And exhale. Coming down. Good. Bring those arms down one more time. Deep breath in. Exhaling to tilt. And peeling up. Reaching those arms overhead. Inhale. And exhale. Coming all the way down. Bring those arms down by your side. Let's lift our legs into our tabletop position. And we're going to go straight into the 100. So we're going to have our arms lifted, just in line with your hips. You're going to take a breath in. As you breathe out, let's nod the chin, lift the head and chest up. Now really reach your arms forward like you're reaching for someone's hands. And then you're going to extend the legs if you're able. If you've got the strength to hold it without your back arching, you can lower the legs a little as well. Let's take a deep breath in, and here we go. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last time, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well done. Now try and take a breath in here. As you exhale, try and reach forward a little more. Good. Inhale, little release. Exhale, reach forward. So you're trying to really lift your chest up. Inhale, little release. One more. Exhale, reach forward. Good. And then come all the way down. Bring your legs back to tabletop. Have your arms by your side. Okay, trying to align those knees above your hips into the spine twist. Inhale, over to your right hand side. Exhale to return. Other way, inhale over and exhale back. Good. So you can press into those hands for a little support. I want you just allow that spine to move. We're going to try and keep controlling our core, but I don't want you to feel too tense in the body. All right, more important that we get ourselves moving. Once more each side, over and up and over and up. Well done. Let's take that left leg down, and we're going to bring our right leg back to tabletop. And then from here, we're going to bring our arms up in the air. So you're going to inhale to lower the toe to the floor, exhale to lift. So we're keeping the shape of the leg, that right angle, but we're working from the hips. Imagine someone pushing your thigh away and then bringing it up. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. Inhale, lower and lift. Lower and lift. Last one. Lower and lift. Now pull the tummy in, bring left leg up, take the right leg down. Here we go on this side. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. Inhale, lower and lift. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. Good. Lower and lift. Last one. Lower and lift. Now bring both legs back up to tabletop. Interlace your fingers. Take your hands behind your head. Take a breath in, and I want you to exhale, lifting up. So this is the chest lift, but we've got our legs in tabletop. Inhale to lower down. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. Exhale, so lift as high as you can, looking towards your thighs, and lower down. Exhale to lift and lower down. Exhale, lift and lower down. Now exhale, lift, hold your chest up, take a breath in, and as you exhale, try and peel your tailbone off the mat. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, lift and lower down. Exhale, lift. You're pulling the tummy muscles in. You can hear it in my voice. Pulling in, trying to peel the tailbone up. Last two. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Now keep your chest up. Take your right leg down. Take your left leg down. Align your knees. Try and lift your chest a little higher. Let's do the chest lift with rotation. So taking a breath in, you're going to exhale, rotating forward and to your right. Inhale, center. Exhale, forward and to your left. And center. Exhale, rotate. And inhale, center. Exhale, rotate. and center. Exhale, rotate and center. Last one. Rotate and center. Take a breath in. Exhale, try and come a little bit higher. Inhale and exhale all the way down. Reach those arms out. So keep the fingers interlaced. Reach the arms out. I want you to stretch your legs out as well. Okay, and as you reach the arms, I want you to flex the feet and then point the toes. So we're going to flex the feet, reach the arms, and point the toes. One more, and reach, and point the toes. All right, so you can take your arms out to the side. I want you to draw the tummy muscles in, bend your right leg and unfold it, coming up to the ceiling. So we're going to do our circles. I want you to flex your foot on your left leg. Keep your toes on your right leg pointed and allow your pelvis to move. So we're going to go over to the left, let the hips lift, swing the leg down, out to the side and up. And again, over, down and up, over and around, over and around, over and around. Now we're reversing the direction, out and around, out and around. That's it. 3, 4, 5. Well done. Flex the foot. Take the leg down. All right, now point the toes on the left leg, bend the knee, unfold. So we've got our right foot flexed, our left leg pointed. We're going across to the right and around, down and around for 3, 4, 5. Well done. Going back in the other direction, out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well done. Flex the foot and take the feet down. Okay, so I'm just going to move back just a little on my mat. So I've got a bit of room. I want you to keep those legs straight. I want you to point the toes or reach your arms overhead. So we're going to try and do the roll up. I know some of you struggle with this. So if you know this is challenging, then you can do this with the knees bent. So I'll show you a version with the knees bent, and then we'll progress to the more advanced version. So we've got our arms overhead. Press the ribs down. You're going to inhale, so move the arms, head and chest. Hands underneath if you need that support, and bring yourself up and try and keep pulling in as you come up. Reach those arms out. All right, take a breath in. Exhale, coming back. Back, tucking under, tucking under, tucking under, and coming all the way down. If you're comfortable with the exercise, get those legs nice and straight now. Inhale. Exhale, coming up, reaching over. And restack that spine. Deep breath in. Exhale, tucking under. Coming back, arms overhead. Inhale. Exhale. Restack that spine. And then tucking under. So I'm adding that little bit of extension because for all of us, no matter what age you are, but particularly for women who are 30 plus, we need to be working more on extension. A lot of Pilates has flexion in, which is great for the abdominals, but we also need to strengthen our back. So we restack that spine and then we flex, coming down. Good. Inhale. We're going to do one more. Restack that spine. Good. And down. Arms overhead. Inhale. Exhale, forward. Restack that spine. Now place your hands down, reaching towards your legs, your ankles, the underneath of your feet, wherever you can. Reach, take a breath in, exhale, trying to draw yourself down. Get a nice stretch through that body. Inhale and release. Exhale, coming down. Inhale and release. And exhale. Coming down. Inhale. Coming all the way up. We're going to go into the rolling. If you're not comfortable with rolling, you can do the previous exercise or some pelvic curls. Those of you happy to roll, let's get those feet and knees together. Let's bring those feet close to the body. And then before you lift your feet, I want you to tip your pelvis back. So you feel like you're sitting on the back of your pelvis. And that way you should find that it's quite easy to kind of lift those feet up. Now let's lift the feet up. Let's start with a balance. So looking straight ahead, check in with the shoulders, they're nice and relaxed, but pull your tummy in so you can feel that connection in the core. And now pull in a little further and keep pulling in till you tip back. Breathing in to go back, breathing out to come up. And again, drawing in, almost falling backwards, and then exhale to come up. And again, tip. Inhale. Exhale up. Tipping back. Inhale. Exhale out. One more. Tipping back. And up. Hold it there. Extend your legs. Hands underneath. All right. And you're going to hold it there. Draw your shoulders down. If you're comfortable in that position, you feel you can take your arms away for 3, 2, 1. Well done. Press the feet down. Let's take those feet out now. So they're going to be apart, not too wide, just a bit wider than your hips. We're going to do the spine stretch. So you're going to bring your arms forward. You're going to lift up through that spine. And we're going to take a breath in. Breathing out into the chest, coming forward, and reaching towards your feet, but not allowing your pelvis to move. So this is where we are really using our flexion on the spine. And you're going to take a breath in, breathe out, and come back up. And again, inhale. Exhale, chin to the chest. Reaching forward, reach, but pull that tummy in. Inhale. Exhale, coming up. We're going to do one more like this. Deep breath in. Breathing out into the chest. Reaching forward. Inhale. Exhale, coming up. Now I want you to reach your arms up. Circle them out to the side. Bring them forward. Inhale. Exhale, coming forward into your spine stretch. This time we're going to add extension. So now you're going to raise your arms, raise your eye line, and try and extend your back from the area between the shoulder blades to the top of the head. So you're looking forward. Then come all the way up. Circle the arms out to the side and bring them back. And again, deep breath in. Exhale, chin to the chest. Pulling the abdominals in, sending the heels forward, sending the body forward into extension, lifting up, up, up. Good, coming all the way up. Arms out to the side and forward. Deep breath in. Exhale, chin to the chest. Coming forward. Reaching forward. Lifting the arms up, extending, hold it here, send those heels forward, good. Arms all the way up, circle them around, take them behind you. You can have your fingers pointing out. You're going to bring your legs together and you're going to point your toes. All right, from here we're going to lift. So you're going to take a breath in, exhale, press into the feet, press into the hands, lifting up. Keep your inner thighs together. And inhale to lower down. Exhale. So don't let your head drop back. Think of alignment. So we don't want the head back here. We want that nice alignment. And coming down, working the shoulders and the hips, the glutes, lifting up. And coming down. Lifting up. And down one more time, lifting up. And down. Wonderful. Okay, so from here, bend the knees, come to the front of your mat, lift your legs up to tabletop. And you can either hold on or you can take your hands away. We're going to do a little teaser prep. So that's to take a breath in, exhale, leave your legs where they are, and try and bring your body away from your knees. And then you're going to inhale, shoot the head forward, lift yourself back up. If you can, you're going to lift the arms and bring them down. Take a breath in, exhale, tucking under, coming back down, inhale, come forward, lifting up. You can raise the arms up and bring them down. This time we're going to go all the way down. Exhale, coming down, 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 all the way down. All right, so we've got our chest lifted still. We can extend the right leg and the left leg. Right leg you're going to hold on. So we're lifting up. We're going to do a little pull. So we're going to pull the leg towards us for 1, 2, and then switch the leg. So it's pull, pull, and switch. Pull, pull, and switch. Pull, pull, and switch. Pull, pull, and switch. Pull, pull. Last 2. 1, 2. And switch. 1, 2. And switch. Well done. Bend those knees and then come onto your side. You're doing great, doing really well. Okay, I want you to be on your elbow. All right, so we're on our elbow. We're lifted here. We're going to reach our top leg out. And we're going to take a hand behind our head. And I want you to really think of lifting up here. And then you're going to raise the leg up. You're going to flex the foot. You're going to swing the leg forward for 1, 2. Point and swing it back. 1, 2. Coming forward. 1, 2. Take it back. 1, 2. Bring it forward. 1, 2. Take it back. 1, 2. Forward. And back. And forward. So we're trying to keep this part of our body still. Last one. Forward. And back. Well done. Bring the leg in. And then you're going to push straight up. Extend the arm and come down. Straight up and come down. And up and down. And up. So press down into that elbow. And up. And down. Okay, so from there, come on up. Let's switch to the other side. So again, we're on our elbow. We are not allowing ourselves to sink. So press down into that elbow. Let's take this hand behind our head. Let's reach that leg out, lifting up through the core. Lift the leg, flex it, go forward. 1, 2, and back. 1, 2, and forward. 1, 2, and back. 1, 2, and forward. And back. And forward. And back. And forward. And back. Last one. And back. Well done. Bring the leg in. And we're just going to lift straight up and down. Straight up and down. And lift. And lower. And lift. And lower. Last one. And lift. And lower. Now, keeping that theme on our elbows, I feel like I've just got to sort my hair out because it's going crazy. We're going to lie on our front, on our elbows. Okay, so this is going to be our single leg kick. So we're coming onto our elbows. We've got our elbows slightly forward of the shoulders. Okay, and we've got our shoulders drawing down. So the first thing is our legs are slightly apart. And we're going to get our upper body placement correct. So I want you to press into your elbows so you feel that little lift through the upper body. I want you to think of your sternum, so the center of your chest, going forward. All right, so you're looking straight ahead. Keep pressing down. Now tense your legs, tense your bottom muscles. Okay, and now we're going to do 2 little kicks of the right leg. 1, 2, and then we're going to lower down. Left leg, 1, 2, lower down. So it's 1, 2, and down. 1, 2, and down. So we're going to do this without our upper body changing position, and that's what's difficult. You've got to hold it really still. 1, 2, and down. 1, 2, and down. Now we're going to speed it up. And we're going to go 1, 2, switch 1, 2. 1, 2, switch 1, 2. Exhale, exhale, inhale, inhale. Exhale, exhale, inhale, inhale. That's it. Good. Last time. And inhale, inhale. Reach the legs out. And I want you to go from here, pull your tummy muscles in, send your pelvis forward. So you can really feel your bottom muscles working. Turn your legs out slightly. And I want you to press into your hands and see if you can come up. A little bit of a tricep press up here. As well as a back extension. You're going to inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. I know we all like to work the back of the arms. Well, this is working that area. Can you feel it? I hope so. 2. Good. And 1. Well done. Come all the way down. Hands under your shoulders. Push on up to a kneeling position. Let's just do a little cat stretch. Okay, so just to release the spine for a moment, take a breath in, breathe out, tuck the tailbone under. That's it. And let the head drop down. Inhale. And exhale back the other way. Deep breath in. Exhale, tuck under. Inhale. And exhale back the other way. One more. Deep breath in. Exhale, tuck under. Inhale. And back the other way. All right, we're going to reach the right leg out and the left leg out. You've got 2 choices. You can stay here. If that's too challenging, bring your left leg down. We're going to point the toes on the right leg. We're going to lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. One more. Lift and lower. Switch legs. Left leg. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Well done. Tuck the toes under. Come to this position. Pull the tummy muscles in. Lift the hips up. Lower those heels. So you've got a nice position there through the body. Lower those heels down. Press your chest towards your shoulders. All right. And then from here, I want you to lift the heels. Bend your knees. And come as low as you can. As low as you can. Good. And if you can, bring your knees, down onto the mat. Relax your feet. Take your head down. That's it. Good. And then I want you to bring your left hand over and put it on top of your right hand. So you can feel the stretch down the left-hand side of the body. That's it. Just hold it there. Sink the body down. Take the left hand back out to the side and bring that right hand over the left. Well done. And come back. You're going to lift yourself up and you're going to turn onto your hip. So we're going to do our full side bend now. So your options are, if you've got any issues with the wrists, you can do this down on the elbow. I would like you to try and extend your legs if you're in this position. So you'll be lifting up this way. Those of you that are happy to do the full exercise, let's have that arm nice and straight. Draw the tummy muscles in. Let's take that arm out. So we're going to do 3. You're going to inhale, lifting up. Exhale, let's bring the arm over. And as we do, try and lift the hips a little more to the ceiling. Then you're going to inhale back to that T position. Exhale to lower down. So breathing in to lift. Breathing out as you go over. Inhale to the T. Exhale down. Last one. Inhale. Exhale over. Inhale. And exhale down. Let's switch legs, or switch sides, should I say. All right, so 3 on this side. So draw the tummy muscles in. Arm out to the side. Inhale, lift. Exhale over, lifting those hips a little higher. Inhale to the T. And exhale down. Inhale, lift. Exhale over. Inhale up. And lower down one more. Inhale, lift. Exhale over. Inhale up. And lower down. Turning around now, we're going to go into the seal. So you're going to bring your feet together. This is a rolling movement. Okay, so if you don't want to roll, choose an alternate exercise. Otherwise, toes together. All right, knees apart, hands through the center. And then you pick up each foot with the hand wrapped around it. Okay, so think of a seal clapping its flippers. That's the idea, okay? So now you're going to pull your tummy muscles in. And as you did before, you keep pulling until you roll back, rolling back, and then coming up. All right, and again, roll back, and up. Roll back. This is always a fun one for people when they first start. 3 little claps now. So do 1, 2, 3, roll back. 1, 2, 3, roll up. 1, 2, 3, roll back. 1, 2, 3, roll up. 1, 2, 3, roll back. 1, 2, 3, roll up. And 1, 2, 3, roll back. And 1, 2, 3, roll up. Well done. Then from there, I want you to take the hands to the outside, lift the legs, and extend as far as you're able. Okay, so this is just a balance, just finding that place where you feel completely in tune with your body, just holding it here so you've got the shoulders drawing down, the legs slightly apart, holding on wherever you need to. And then from here, I want you to try, let's all try it together, draw the tummy muscles in, tip back, and come up. Tip back, and come up. And tip back, and come up. Hold it there. Good. Bring those legs together. Well done. Bend your knees. Place the feet down. Okay, and then from there, just push forward so the weight is on your feet. All right, bring your hands in front. Let your head drop down. And I want you to press your tailbone to the ceiling, your heels down, just finding that final stretch in the body. Take a breath in there, breathe out, and start to uncurl that spine all the way up to standing, turning to face me to finish now. All right, so let's draw the tummy muscles in, shoulders down, lengthen through the spine. Let's just take a moment here. Take a breath in. Lift the arms up, breathe out, nice stretch out to the side. Inhale up. Exhale out. And last one, inhale up. And exhale out. Well done, everyone. And thank you very, very much for your hard work this morning. Thank you for joining me. Do press the like button if you enjoyed our session today. Please do subscribe if you haven't already. And why not share this with a friend? If you need to go, then it's been lovely to see you. Have a wonderful day. and I'll see you soon. And if you want to stick around for the chat, I'll be online for about 10 minutes today. So any questions, you can come and ask me about that as well. All right, so thank you very much for joining me. I'll see you soon. Well done, everybody. I hope that was okay for you. I hope you're feeling nice and warm now. Let me just readjust my focus so you can see me properly. There we go. All right, so I hope that worked for you, doing a 40-minute session. It's quite nice, isn't it, to get a bit of extra work in. You'll have to excuse me, I've got a little bit of a cold today, so just grabbing my tissue. But I shall have a look through the questions now. And if you do have any questions, then feel free to pop them over. I'm just going to go. So Diane McFadden, good morning, Diane. I can see you there. Good morning to Linda. Good morning to Linda Verney Thompson. Hi to Cheryl. Lots of friends in this morning, so thank you very much for that. Lovely to see you. Good morning to Robin. Robin, you were first here today. Well done. Nice and bright and early. It's good to see you. So I'm wondering how you're liking the 40 minutes. It's always nice, I think, to sort of add some variety into our sessions. I know we've done lots of 30 minutes. So let me know what you think about doing a 40-minute session, because I can mix them around. Some weeks we could do 30, some weeks we could do 40. Maybe at some point we could do an hour. Obviously, I don't know what your schedules are like, so I know we're all busy people. So do let me know in the chat. One couple of things to need to mention is I'm back to doing my regular lives now. So I will be doing another live on Monday. Monday is going to be a core focused workout. So if you want to do 30 minutes of core work, and core doesn't mean just the abdominals, it means the whole of the core. So that's the front of the body, the side of the body, the back of the body, so all around our center. We're going to be focusing on that on Monday. That's at 4:30 UK time. And also I'm trying to keep up with you by doing a playlist every week, which is a suggestion of videos for you to work out to. And I change those every week. So I'm trying to include our live sessions. There's so much, honestly, content now on my channel. There's lots and lots of great videos that you can do, but it'll be a kind of suggestion of, think about, these are 7 to 9 I tend to do workouts that you can do during the week. Some of them are only 5 minutes, some are 10 minutes, some are 30 minutes. So you can kind of mix and match. Some days you might want to do 3 of the shorter ones when you know you've got some time. But keep an eye out for that. Those I always post on the community page, and then you can also find them in the playlist. So we currently have a playlist. It's September week 4. So I think the next one is going to be the October. Can you believe it? We're in October already, the October playlist. So I'll be working on that later on today. That normally goes out. I normally post that on a Sunday. So keep an eye out for that, okay? And right, so I'm going to go through the chat and see if there's any questions from anyone. Morning to you, Leslie Martin. We're really good to see you, Leslie. Thanks for joining us. Morning to Carlin Hultgren. Hi, Carlin, over in the States. Lovely to see you. Carlin's in Atlanta. Carlin says, good morning, Pilates buddies. Looking forward to our warming class. It went from summer to fall in about a week here in Atlanta. Yes, I can imagine. Do you know what, Carlin? It did the same here. Suddenly, it was cold in the evening and cold in the morning. And this morning, it was even a little bit frosty outside. And it's just, literally overnight, we've gone from T-shirts to jumpers and coats and hats. So we're very much in tune with you there in Atlanta, Carlin. Hope you're keeping yourself nice and warm. Hope you feel warm after class. Thank you very much, Leslie, for your donation. Carlin, thank you for your donation. T-Rex Hunter, hello to you. Thank you for your donation this morning. Always gratefully received your donations. Kathy Freeman. Hello, Kathy in sunny Berlin. Oh, I'm glad you got the sunshine, Kathy. Lovely to see you. Oh, how nice. Kathy says, my weekend starts here. Well, what a lovely way to go into the weekend. Some Pilates, some good chat with good friends. So yes, I hope you have a wonderful weekend, Kathy. Cheryl Allen. Hello, Cheryl says, hello, everyone. I hope all okay. Looking forward to the workout. I've been doing lots of routines this week. I'm really glad to hear that. Yes, everyone. So really important note for you all that as the weather gets cooler, for those of us that are going through autumn or fall, it's really important to really up your exercise, because naturally our bodies want to go into a kind of hibernation state. We all want to hunker down in our houses and sit on the sofa and watch the TV or read a book, and all of that is great. Just don't neglect your fitness, okay? Because winter is often a time where fitness can tail off for people, and it's natural because as I say, it's cold, it's very hard to kind of get yourself up and go out to a class maybe, but because I'm here and I'm in your house, you can work out with me in your pajamas if you want to. I can't see you, so it doesn't matter, but do try and keep your fitness going in the winter. I listened to a really interesting podcast yesterday, and it was basically about the fact that as all people, men and women, you start to lose muscle mass from the age of 30 onwards. Now, as we get older, that accelerates, and particularly for women, because we have to go through the menopause, that's a time where it really accelerates the loss of muscle mass. But it doesn't have to be an assumption that that's it, that's it's gone. You just have to work a little bit harder at it. I have to work harder at it. Now I'm in my 50s, moving towards my 60s, which is kind of scary. But you've really got to work on it. So make sure that you do a mix of standing work, because that's really, really good for your balance, your coordination, and your leg and glute strength. And obviously in my Pilates sessions that I do for you, I always do them with the mindset that most of the people watching are 30 plus. Therefore, we need to really do exercises that build and strengthen our muscles. So just to try and encourage you, if you're not sure what workout to do, just go to my playlist for the week and just play one after the other and just do one of those every day, but try and keep it going, all right? So Cheryl, really good to hear you're doing lots of routines. That's brilliant. Well done. Linda Verney Thompson, hello. Sorry to hear you had tech problems this morning, but you can catch up quite rightly with me over the weekend, which will be absolutely lovely. Diane McFadden says, I'm doing some morning stretching on holiday and on the Scilly Islands this morning before going to a wedding there later. This sets me up for the day. Oh, that sounds amazing. Oh, I hope the weather's okay, Diane, because you're very, very north, aren't you? So I'm fingers crossed you are, is that right? The Scilly Islands? Or have I got that wrong? Or are you south in Cornwall? Do you know what? My geography's gone. Sorry, bit of a brain freeze there. That I really, really hope you have a lovely day at the wedding. And I really, really hope that you have the sunshine, because we are in our nice autumn weather now, aren't we? But lovely to hear from Diane. I remembered you said you were going on holiday, so great to hear from you, and for you taking the time out of your holiday to come see us. Kate Stevens, good morning, Kate. Thank you very much indeed for your donation. That's really much appreciated. I don't like to ask for donations, but you know what? They really, really do help me keep this channel going, because all of this costs money. You know, I've got lights here and I've got a camera, and I have to have a special sort of broadcasting panel to be able to do this for you live. So it all goes towards me being able to maintain the equipment and the microphones and keep everything going. So thank you very much, Kate. Thank you very much, Sarah Runicles. Good morning to you, Sarah. Lovely, lovely to see you here. Hello, good morning to Kawamura Cat, and I've forgotten your name. I'm sorry, my love. And she says, good morning, thank you, and loving the longer live stream classes. Find the shorter ones easier to stick with on recordings. Oh, that's really good to know. Thank you very much. That's very helpful because I've just filmed quite a lot of short ones this week, which we're editing at the moment. Linda Leeming, good morning to you, Linda. Linda says, hi, really enjoyed this longer session. Managed to do 2 seal rolls for the first time. Yay! That's brilliant, Linda. Well done. Thanks for being such a great teacher. Oh, bless you. Thank you so much, Linda. And yay, I love it when people achieve something for the first time. That's brilliant. Well done. Caroline Ford, good morning, Caroline. Thank you very much for your donation. Lovely to see your name come up. I hope you're well. Linda, thank you very much for your donation. Linda Leeming, much appreciated. That's very, very kind. So, so we're going to try, as we move towards winter. Oh, I missed out Janet Nolan. Hello, Janet. Thank you very much indeed for your donation, Janet. You found it challenging today. It was a bit more challenging. I do kind of want to challenge you all a little bit more, especially as we're going into winter, because I think we all need a goal. I know I do. As the sort of the days get darker and colder, I feel like we have to find other ways to kind of stimulate ourselves because we haven't got that great weather to go out in. So I am going to try and push you a little, but of course, always, always, always listen to your body and do what feels right for you. If anything doesn't feel right, I think you're all familiar enough with exercise now that you can kind of modify the exercise, or you can go back and do something you're more comfortable with. So that's good. And somehow my chat's jumped up and I missed a whole lot of people. So I am sorry about that. It jumped because my chat moves quite fast as the messages come in. So I have to go back sometimes. Margaret Scott says, hello, haven't done any Pilates for a few weeks. Can you recommend a video to get started exercising again? I'm in my 60s and have arthritis in my back. Oh, hi, Margaret. So yes, 2 videos for you, Margaret. There are 2 that are perfect, and that is standing Pilates for arthritis. That's just short. I think it's a 15-minute video. That's a really good one to do. And I also have a mat Pilates for arthritis as well. What's really, really important, and this is for anyone who's got arthritis or starting to feel that stiffness in the backs and the joints, it's really important to keep moving. So Margaret is an inspiration here because she's saying, right, what do I need to do? What can I do? I would go for those videos first, Margaret. Arthritis does benefit from being warm. The cold tends to make you feel more stiff and achy, doesn't it? So I would really recommend, Margaret, that you go and do the Pilates for arthritis on my channel. The other thing you could think about doing as well, Margaret, is my senior workouts. I've got a senior playlist. Those tend to be a bit slower paced. And those are really, although I don't outwardly necessarily say it, they are making the assumption that everyone has a bit of arthritis. And so there's lots of mobility work in those, and work that kind of warms up the body, but doesn't put it under strain. Okay, so it will make your muscles work, but it's not going to really overwork your joints. So I would go look at those, Margaret. And yeah, lovely to have you back. Try and get into doing a little bit every day. For anyone with arthritis, it's much better to do a little bit every day than to do once or twice a week a longer session, because arthritis is a kind of a daily thing. And obviously you can wake up one morning, you don't feel too bad. Another morning, you might feel really stiff and a little bit of pain. So the best thing with arthritis is regular mobility. So that's every day doing a little bit, whatever you feel you can. Try and do at least 10 minutes. If you can do between 10 minutes and half an hour, fantastic. Okay. All right, Margaret, I hope that kind of works for you. Leslie Martin says, enjoyed that. However, I'm sure with the rolling, it It is just momentum that brings me back. Do you know what, Leslie? It doesn't matter as long as you're getting back. That's all good. And with all Pilates exercises, because we do repeat them, you will eventually get to know them all. You'll know, like, I know a lot of you now, you talk about the seal and you talk about the rolling and all of that stuff. And it's about once you've got it, and now you're obviously rolling back and coming up, Leslie, when you go to do it next time, you can think, right, you can say to yourself, well, now I know I can do this. I'm going to focus a little bit more on where I'm feeling it. So you can target more feeling the movement coming from the abdominals. The fact that you can get up, Leslie, the fact you can get up means you are using your core, because you wouldn't be able to otherwise. So don't be hard on yourself. You're doing very, very well. Yvonne Woodhouse, hello Yvonne, says, what a great workout. Well, definitely do that again. Just going back and practice, just going to go back and practice the seal exercise. Love the 40 minutes. Oh, that's really good to know. Thank you very much, Yvonne. Kathy Freeman says, love the 40 minutes as well. Hi, Jane Saunders. Lovely to see you. Josie Briggs, thank you very much indeed for your donation. Sarah Ranicle says, great. Love the 40 minutes. Lovely session. Just mean the chats are shorter. Every time I do a session, something different needs work. Thank you, though. You're very, very welcome. Yeah, well, we can mix it around, can't we? Obviously, I always have to finish by 11 because I have to get off to other classes. I do live classes in Brighton as well now, so I go and teach those. But yes, if you're enjoying the slightly longer sessions, and maybe they work well in the winter, I'll have a think about that for next week. But we'll always do at least 30. And have a good weekend to you as well, Sarah. Jane Saunders says 40 to 60 are great for me. Terry, good morning, Terry. I hope you're feeling okay. I know you had a tough week last week. Terry says, that was great. I think a mix of 30 and 40 is good to keep us on our toes. That's brilliant. Thank you very much for that. Hi to Linda Hewitt. Lovely to see you. Thank you very much. Good morning to Tiona. Tiona says, love the 40 minutes, but I need you to run for a little whittle. Oh, bless you too, Tiona. That's quite funny. Yes, it can get the old body moving. It's quite funny what Pilates can do to you sometimes. Pippa D'Souza, hi Pippa. Lovely to have you here. Says, enjoyed the 40 minutes, but had to adapt as I've had major knee surgery recently. Just lovely to be part of the live session with others around the world. Feels so much better. Pippa, well, look, well done for being here after having knee surgery. I'm very, very pleased that you are back and you're being mindful of your movement, but you're joining back in. And yeah, you know what? There's about 200 of us around the world that do this together now every week. So it's lovely to be back on track. So yes, continue to have a fantastic recovery, Pippa. Stephanie Langton says, another great session, if a little difficult for me at times, slightly dodgy knees and piriformis, 58-year-old with inflammatory arthritis. It really didn't feel like 40 minutes. It went so quickly. I'm really pleased to hear that, Stephanie, and well done to you. We do share quite a lot there, reading your what you've said about yourself. So I'm really, really pleased that you stuck with the session. You did it all and it went quickly. That's fantastic. And yeah, you just adjust it where you need to. I also have a piriformis issue at the moment, Stephanie, so I am too working on that. I know what it feels like. It's pretty uncomfortable. Martine de Kerpel says, I am now able to roll up with a resistant band. Yay! Well done, Martine. That's absolutely brilliant. T-Rex, you're happy with 40. Good to know. Carol Nee, thank you very much for your donation, Carol. And Sandy McClure, thank you very much. So lots of feedback for 40s okay, but 30s also fine. And maybe an hour as well, Carlin says, on occasional Fridays. Well, maybe we'll make those specials. That sounds like a good idea. Helen Lee says, thanks, Rachel. That was a lovely all-round class. I'm not great at taking weight on straight arm on side lifts, but I'll keep working on it. But I do seem to have mastered the roll-ups. Hooray! Well done, Helen. That's absolutely brilliant. Robin says, that's really good advice about winter hibernation. We do tend to sit and veg out because it's cold. I like the 40 minutes. It goes very fast. I'm really, really glad to hear that. Super duper. Right, lovely people. I'm afraid I'm going to have to go because we're just after 11 and I need to get off to my other classes that I'm doing. But it was so lovely to see you all today. And finally, with Stephanie, I'm just going to read it out. It says, brilliant advice for arthritis. I've been exercising daily Pilates and other workouts for just over 18 months, and I've seen a great difference. Even my massage therapist can tell the difference in my muscles. And with that, everybody, I want to leave you with that thought from Stephanie here, the difference it can make. Yeah, what we're looking to do is build our muscle strength. As I heard on a fantastic podcast yesterday, muscles are medicine. Yeah, you've got good, strong muscles. It really does help your overall body function, mobility, flexibility. We want to be strong. We want to be flexible. And we can do all of that with regular Pilates. All right, so I'm going to go now. It was so lovely to have you join me today. Please do join me again, same time next week, 10 a.m. And if you're free on Monday, I do a live session on Mondays at 4:30 UK time. And in between, do keep an eye out for the community page because I'm going to be starting to post some new videos soon as well. All right, so without further ado, I just want to wish you a wonderful weekend and I look forward to seeing you all again soon. Take care and bye for now. Bye-bye.